April 1st, 2025, my review of reading Judges 331 and chapter 4 and 5 and 6. My reflection on reading the Bible in a year. So 331 is just describing Ehud. He just had rescued Israel, but he once killed 600 Philistines with an ox goad. He was a bad dude. But then he died, and Israelites went back to that cycle of sin about worshiping the wrong gods, not worshiping one true God. And the Lord turned them over to King Jabin, a Canaanite king. And then they cried out for help. So God let them see what was going to happen next through Deborah, a prophet who was judging Israel at the time. And she said, "Hey, Barak, son of Abinum, come on, you're gonna lead this charge." He said, "Yeah, I'll go, but you're coming with me." And with that doubt, he said, "Okay, I'll go with you, but now you're not going to get the honor of this battle win. It's going to go to a woman." Kind of at first you think it's going to Deborah, but then we see that it goes to Jael, kills uh, the warrior Seir with a tent peg to the head. Gives him some milk when he's thirsty for water and puts him to sleep real good and makes him go to sleep permanently. So she gets the honor in the Song of Deborah, which we get. But we also see in that Reuben, Gilead, Dan, and Asher sent nobody. The rest of the tribes they sent and they fought and they battled for against the Canaanites, basically. So no honor for them. Why did they do that? We see that in the Song of Deborah that the stars fought from heaven. That's how they won. It's the stars. So God caused that victory to happen. He caused confusion in the enemy. He allowed the Israelites to have victory, even though a handful of them didn't show up to battle. So it was truly God that did that. And then after that, they were doing good, and again we go back to another cycle of sin. And this time it's they're under heavy scrutiny. They were reduced to starvation by the Midianites, and then finally the Israelites cried out. And then so God brings up Gideon, who again has some doubts, but we don't see the same level of how do I want to say it? It's with Barak, whatever you want to call him. There's a lack of honor in his doubt, but with Gideon, it's a different kind of doubt. Hey, I'm very weak. I'm nobody. I'm the least of my tribe. Um, but hey, don't go away. You're telling me this. Don't go away until I come back. I'll bring an offering. So he brings the offering, and he finds out, yes, that truly is God. So, or an angel of the Lord. Yep, I gotta listen. There's something real, something to this. He sees that, and God continues to talk to him, and he tells him to tear down the altars. And so he does, but he does it at night. He has his servants, and they tear down the altar. They build a new altar, the altar to Baal, the Asherah pole. Tears them down, uses them for their own thing. But he does it at night, and then the people of the town are crying out. Hey, they figure out it was Gideon, and they ask him. They tell his dad, "Hey, send out Gideon. He just destroyed the altar to Baal." And his dad says, "If Baal's real, he'll defend himself. Leave him alone." So they did. Again, I think that's the favor of God. And then Gideon asked for the sign. He asked for the sign not once, but twice. He asked for the fleece to be wet with dew with the ground all around it dry, and that happened. God caused that to happen. And then he set the fleece out again and said, "God, make the ground wet and the fleece dry this time, please." And he's very respectful about it. But it doesn't cause him the same type of lack of honor, I guess. I guess we'll find out. Tomorrow we'll read about Gideon defeating the Midianites. But The great warrior starts out as not so great, kind of weak, meek. Was it meek? It is. It's not just meek. It's weak. So something to keep in mind, something to look at, something to think about, something to chew on here. When will we just trust God? That's what he's saying to me. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? Are you going to trust me? When you trust God, great things happen. When you don't trust God, it doesn't go well. I think I trust God, and sure I do. Well, what am I holding back on? Where am I holding back? Keep asking.